What's going on, everybody? Robert back again with yet another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how to be successful in the oil field and not just have a short career in the oil field, but actually have a pretty long career and where you can make some money. But anyway, we're going to go over 10 points of advice that I have compiled for you guys that has worked for me in the past and has kept me out here in the oil field for quite a long time. And I would just like to share that with you guys. But anyway, if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screens. Turn on those bell notifications so that you guys will get notified every single time that I put out content. And also, don't forget to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. So let's get into it. Okay guys, point number one that I want to address is the prioritization of safety. The oil field is extremely dangerous, as you guys know. I made a safety video a while back and it talked about the dangers of the highways, how dangerous the oil field is just in general. You got a lot of heavy equipment moving around, a lot of pressure on iron, things can blow up, things can happen. You can get seriously injured out here or even lose your life. So we don't want that to happen. It's very important that safety is always on your mind in the oil field. Anybody who's worked in the oil field can tell you this. It's really not something to take lightly. So as long as you're thinking about safety before you actually start working or start doing something or working on something in the oil field, if you always think, is that safe? Is that something that I should be doing? Or by me doing that or working on that, what could happen? Always think about that. Always prioritize safety, no matter what. Topic number two that I want to bring up is actually not only staying physically fit, but also mentally fit. Now, we all know that oil field work can sometimes be physically challenging. So we want to make sure that we take care of our bodies in that aspect, maybe going to the gym, eating healthier, maybe putting a little bit of muscle on our body, maybe increasing our endurance. Things like that will help you out. Also getting used to this heat out here, because obviously it's summertime right now and it's very hot outside. So we need to make sure that we're physically able to do the job in those conditions. And on top of that, mental health is extremely important. That's why I say not only physical, but also mentally. The oil field is a very unique job in the fact that a lot of guys out here are not going to talk to you in a way that you like to be talked to every day. They're gonna be like, hey, hurry up, do this. I don't really care about your feelings. Just get the job done so we can all go home safely. And that's really the mentality out here in the oil field. Being mentally tough or mentally prepared for that is probably very important. And then also on top of that, taking care of your mental health, make sure that you're getting enough sleep at night. A lot of the guys, will work a lot of hours and then after that, they're gonna go and do other things when they get home instead of just eat and then go to sleep, maybe watch a movie or something. Try to get as much sleep as possible at night. I know it's very hard working in the oil field, but it's very important for your health. Sleep is extremely important and it's very good for you. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All of this nonsense about I don't sleep a lot at night, I sleep 3 hours a night and I'm perfectly fine. That's complete bull. Not true. Very good for your health. Get enough sleep at night. All right, guys. So the next point that I want to address is be willing to learn, especially if this is going to be your first time in the oil field. It's very important that you come in with a humble attitude because if you come in like a know-it-all, it's not really going to work out for you very well. So come in as you're ready to learn. You're ready to soak up all of the knowledge that you can and make the best of the experience. Try to learn as much as you can. The oil field is a completely different industry compared to other places that you might work in the United States. And some of the equipment can be somewhat complex or it might take you a little bit to learn it. But just remember that you're not going to learn it overnight and you should really put as much effort as you can into learning a piece of equipment, especially a piece of equipment that you're going to be running constantly. All right, guys, the next point that I want to talk about is very important, and it's very important not only in the oil field, but also in any industry that you may work, and that's going to be communication. Try to work on your communication skills because communication skills are very important, whether you're at home with your family or whether you're working with your coworkers. Maybe you're even talking to your boss. It's very important that you learn how to communicate. In the oil field, things are very dangerous. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people rushing to get things done. There's a lot happening out here. It's very complex and very evolving beast. And when you learn how to communicate properly and concisely, that will make your job a whole lot more easier. If you're able to get your point across to somebody in an efficient manner to where not only you understand the situation, but they'll understand the situation and what you're talking about, it's going to make things a lot easier. All right, guys, so the next topic is going to be being adaptive. Things evolve from one minute to another, and it's very important that you're an adaptive person. Just because we said we were going to do this job this way doesn't mean that that's how it's going to end up. Or let's say we were going to run a line or hook up a line a certain way. It may be completely different by the time we actually get done with that job. Just remember that you need to be adaptive. Understand that things are not going to go as you planned them out in the beginning. All right, guys, next topic is going to be building yourself a hard work ethic. All right, being a hard person or having a work ethic unlike anything else. So in the oil field, it's a lot of hard work. Probably things that you're not used to working in another job. It's important to understand that whenever you're coming out here, your sole focus should be to make money. Basically, wake up in the morning, go to work, do your job, whatever you may do at work, doesn't matter. It's going to be tough. Trust me. Get off of work, go home, eat something, fuel your body, maybe watch a movie, go to the gym, do something very quickly, and then go to bed, get ready for it again. Your supervisors, your managers, company man, they're all gonna love you because you are punctual, reliable, and highly valued. And that's what's gonna keep your job whenever the layoffs come around. Next topic is going to be building relationships. Build relationships with your managers, your supervisors, company men, people you work with, because you never know when that time's going to come where you're going to have to be looking for another job. Make as many friends as you can out here and make sure that they know that you are a hard worker, you're punctual, you're excellent, you're amazing at what you do. And trust me, you'll always be able to find a job. Once you get out here, start making friends, you understand how the industry works, you'll have no problem finding jobs out here. It'll be pretty easy. You'll have no issues. So network, make relationships, make friends, a lot of friends. The next topic is going to be making sure that you're familiar with the equipment that you're actually using. Know that piece of equipment inside and out. Also, make sure that you understand how the oil field works. What are the processes, right? Drilling, fracking, flowback, production. Make sure you understand how all that works. Not only will that make you a better oil field worker in the end, it'll also make you more proficient and also more safe. So next topic that we're going to be talking about is respecting your environment. So yes, guys, respect your environment. Weather changes extremely fast in the oil field. It could be sunny right now, 115 degrees outside, sweating your behind off. And then all of a sudden, a big old rainstorm comes, you got lightning everywhere, we got to shut down the frac site, the drilling rig, whatever, because of lightning. Lots of wind, lots of things can happen. So respect your environment because it can be kind of dangerous working in that. We're not going to be out there fracking when we got lightning striking all around us, right? So anyway, keep that in mind. Respect your environment. Now, the next topic that we're going to be talking about is positivity, guys. Being resilient, being positive about work, going to work, doing your job to the best of your ability. Always try to stay positive. I know it's very hard in the oil field to stay positive. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of things going on. You get mad sometimes, you get mad at your coworkers, you might get mad at your supervisor for what he's telling you to do. Just try to stay positive as much as you can. If you come into a situation where you're not getting along with somebody, just try to walk away and not let that escalate or throw you off of your mojo, man. You don't want to do that. You want to stay completely positive in the oil field because it just makes it that much more easier. If you're always walking around mad about things or mad at this guy because of what he said or what he did, it's just going to make your time in the oil field extremely difficult. Remember, you're away from your family. Most of us don't live there in Midland, Odessa, or Pecos, or Kermit. We don't live there. We live out of town. When we come to work, we want to stay positive because it just makes things that much easier, man. We're missing our family. We wish we were home, but we can't be because this is where the money's at. Just remember to always stay positive. All right, guys, so that's the end of our video. Remember, it's really about just being safe, being positive, being a hard worker, showing to work up on time, impressing your bosses and supervisors, making friends, just being a better all-around person. That's going to make you the most successful in the oil field. Just do the right thing, man. That's all you got to do, and you will be successful. All those topics we talked about all tying together, trust me, they do. But anyway, if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screens. Turn on those bell notifications so that you guys will get notified every single time that I put out content. And until next time, keep it between the ditches.